Hello guys, this is Oxman, gonna bring you the third part of this basic walkthrough. So, groups. F2. This is so simple, I do not need to, I don't have to render much video because this is very short. Basically a blue 4. This is where you choose the faction, which group you want to spawn, what type of class, there's different presets. And I want a motorized section, so I'll create that. And it's done. So that way you don't have to spawn single type units and create your own groups. They're already preset groups, and they'll just spawn as a normal unit. The only thing you can do is change the azimuth, and that's it. That's actually it for this video. Oh, 30 seconds, awesome. Basically, next video is gonna walk through triggers, but right now, let's skip jumping through this. Let's not have a group video for 30 seconds. Let's do triggers at the same time. So basically, this is a trigger. This is the axis of it. This is how large the trigger is going to be, the activation field. The angle of it, of course, the rectangle or ellipse. If you want a rectangle, you can do that. Activation, the different types of activation. If you have a script, aka condition, you don't have to have this. Place it on none. Once or repeatedly, so if you have, say, up 4 is in the area, then you have a hint, say up 4 in the area. When they're in the area, it's going to continuously spawn that hint. So it's only active if you have something here checked in, except radios and these. So if I have blue 4 present, it means if the blue 4 are present, not present, if the blue 4 is not present, if the blue 4 is detected by blue 4, which would be very Inception-like, and blue 4 detected by op 4. So if op 4 detects, say, oh, marine soldier 300 meters left, that's when they detect. Countdown and timeout is basically the same thing. I haven't seen a difference, but here you change the timers that delay countdown and timeout. So 5 seconds as a minimum, 10 seconds is the medium, 15 is max. That's easy. Type, this is switch and lose. These are the ones I use. I don't use these things. I think that's more like for warfare and stuff like that. Domination maybe. Basically, switch is a thing that you synchronize to waypoints, and it's basically a switch. If you have something that is on hold or something waiting, this switch will turn that on. So end is going to end the mission, of course, and end it in a few ways here. Lose is going to lose the mission. So that's it for type. Name, don't have to worry about that. That's basically just the name of the trigger. Text, if you want to describe something, a trigger, and maybe you don't really know, blue 4 in area, that defines or kind of describes the blue trigger before you don't have to open it up and check everything. So basically this keeps track of things. If you have radios, that's gonna be what the radio call is named. So if you want to call airstrike, that's the name of that trigger or radio call. And condition is of course a condition for this trigger. If you have this, it's basically this is active. If this is written here, then these things are active. If you have instead a live commander, it's gonna only be triggered when the commander is dead, and that means not a live commander. And on act is gonna do a script when that happens. So when this is activated, I want a script to happen, and I want a hint that says yell or whatever. And on deactivation only works if you have, say, blue 4 present, and when the blue 4 ain't present, that's gonna happen. So effects, they can spawn different sounds, talks, voice the same. Environment, you can have rain, wind, and different stuff. Triggers, Arabian markets. These are basically just sounds. And here's of course the music that you can add. And these are objects, and resource is basically spawning like a picture or something, and the text is basically spawning a text in front of the player. So that's it for triggers and groups. Hope this helped you.